Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's Dakhlan again with the latest in our series of vlogs for Indonesian learners of English. This time we're going to focus on the future tenses, and we've titled this Liverpool's Future because the thematic section is going to be about Liverpool. But in grammar now, you can express the future time in English grammar in several ways. So that does make it rather confusing. First of all, we can use the present simple tense. The Titanic sails at dawn. That's from a song by Bob Dylan. The train for Bandung leaves on Saturday at 8 o'clock. Present simple tense, future time. We can also use the present continuous tense. Yeah? So, for example, here's another song. I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. Now, gonna, as you know, is slang for going to. Now, that could mean two things. It could mean, saya lagi jalan. Saya lagi jalan ke Kansas City. I'm on the way. But it could also mean I'm going to Kansas City. I plan to go to Kansas City. Yeah, soon, next week. So that is rather confusing. You have to listen to the context. But you can use the present continuous tense to express future time. Now, future with will. The auxiliary verb will contracted usually to right? So that can be used for a spontaneous decision. You didn't plan happening, but the phone rings. Oh, I'll answer it. Spontaneous. You hadn't planned to answer it, but you do it. So I'll answer it. I'll answer it. Will can also be used for prediction, ramalan, forecasting. It will rain tomorrow, heavy rain, and a weather forecast. But it can also be used for predicting the future. Back in the 1960s, there was this cartoonist, Robert Crumb, and he made this joke cartoon. He was predicting now, 2020, and he predicted the internet. And he had these cartoons with the guys all like wired up, and he said, nobody will be left out. Everybody will have everything. Everybody will have everything. So forecast, ramalan, prediction. Now, the last two tenses, we've got the future continuous. There's a song by Glenn Campbell, by the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising, by the time I get to Phoenix. It's a very moving song, it's a beautiful song. And in the song, the singer is leaving his girlfriend. She's in Los Angeles, and without telling her, he's driving east. And so he'll say, by the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising. And as he moves further and further away from her, he tells us what she will be doing. And in the end, she will realize that he has left her. This time he's really left her. So, and it has to be with a time clause. So, by the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising. Yeah? It's a beautiful song, and we're going to listen to it now. So listen for all the future continuous tenses in that song. Yeah.
Thank you very much. By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising. She'll find the note I left hanging on her door. She'll laugh when she reads the part that says I'm leaving, 'cause I've left that girl so many times before. By the time I make Albuquerque, she'll be working. She'll probably stop at lunch and give me a call. But she'll just hear that phone keep on ringing off the wall. That's all. By the time I make Oklahoma, she'll be sleeping. She'll turn softly and call my name out low. Oh, and she'll cry just to think I'd really leave her. Though time and time I've tried to tell her so, she just didn't know I would really go. No, she didn't know I'd go.
And the final tense is the future perfect tense, which describes a completed action in the future. I know that sounds paradoxical, but you'll get the idea when you, with a couple of examples. So you are leaving on the 3:10 train to Yuma. By the time I arrive at the station at 3:15, you will have left. Completed action in the future. We're also going to illustrate this by a picture, a painting by Giorgio di Chirico, who was one of the Surrealist painters, and his paintings were he painted these strange visions, these strange pictures where time does not really converge. So he has like a train departing in the distance, a figure arriving, there are shadows, there are buildings, really haunted. And I think the Surrealist paintings appeal to the subconscious. So subconsciously, they show this link and also illustrate how time does not always converge. It's not always linear or logical. So that's the Chirico and the future perfect tense.